A rude awakening. Mm. Buyer's regret, if you like. That's what the MAGA hats have to look forward to. Those who voted for Donald Trump are soon going to realise that their wishes are not going to come true. But how did he manage to hoodwink these fools? Because they clearly are. Well, if you go back to his book back in 1987, Art of the Deal. Yeah, I don't think he wrote that. Must be, I don't know. Maybe it was a ghostwriter or something like that. I would be a bit surprised. But he said that his promotional strategy, his strategy was, I play on people's fantasies. Yeah, I'll send them to Epstein's Island, maybe. Well, actually, not those kind of fantasies. Because he was a real estate developer. And he would always insist that his project was the biggest and the greatest project of them all. The biggest and the greatest with Donald Trump. The most spectacular. Oh, it's the tallest, the widest. Got the most gold in it. He loves gold. See, this is a tactic that Trump has employed also during his political career, if you can call it politics. Mantras. Most effectively during his, obviously, his election cycle when many voters were drawn to him. To his promises based on I suppose, the perceptions that he's tried to manifest and, well, put in people's minds, brainwash them, I suppose. But there's none of this stuff is based on any kind of reality at all. Now, this is not just Donald Trump. Other parties have done the same in the past. And also in the current time as well, such as Nigel Farage in the United Kingdom, making promises not based on reality. Now, when you consider, I suppose, Donald Trump's archetypal dispatches from his campaign trail, a lot of people actually were happy to vote for Trump, right? Because they didn't actually, they didn't actually believe that he would do many of the things that he says he will do. Like the Latinos voting for Donald Trump. No, he didn't mean me. No, but he did. You'll be deported as well. No. Oh, some people just sort of read between Trump's lines and how he's gonna, how he would govern. While others disregard parts of his past or his present platform. How can we disregard half the stuff he said in the past? How can we? Some of it's quite recent. The fact that Donald Trump has said on more than one occasion that disabled people, why don't they just die? Because they're a cost, you see. As far as he's concerned. Where's the transaction? Grab him by the pussy, he said. They still voted for him. He's a rapist. Oh, sorry, a sex offender. Sexual assault, that's it, yeah. Jeannie Carroll. Or Eugene Carroll, that's it, Eugene Carroll. They still voted for him. Again and again and again. Oh! They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Roxanne says, it's not just the cats and the dogs. They're eating the babies. They're full-on vampires, she said. There's a level of madness there that is beyond anything I've ever seen before. Some kind of Trump nostalgia, which could just as well be called Trumpnestia. Most Americans, though, are undoubtedly better off than they were 4 years ago under Biden. Biden has done most people in the United States a world of good. Inflation's still high, pushed the prices of everything high, but they don't just come down, do they? It takes time. But they don't accept that, do they? It's easy to blame the person who's currently in. Donald Trump is he's going to be riding some of the benefits of Biden's presidency. But it's... oh, excuse me. It has... it certainly is just disturbingly difficult to, I suppose, persuade the undecided voters that they've even had a bad president. Half these people don't understand. You could call them ignorant, many of them. Now, many, for Trump, for many, Trump was, I suppose, whoever they wanted him to be. It was like a chameleon in their minds. It's like they blocked out all the scary stuff, which even they might see scary. And all they saw was their Messiah. It's like they were being hoodwinked, blinded by love for Donald Trump. And it's really odd. Really odd. I'm just an ordinary geezer. I'm a woodworker, and I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but this is strange. How people have fallen so far to be so enthralled in a man that clearly is not suitable to be a president of the United States. He's done it before and it was shit. Nigel Farage, he ain't got a clue what he's doing. Just riles up the crowd. He's a performer. Just like Donald Trump. Performers. Tell people what they want to hear. Even though they can't reach it. So they're lying to them, basically. It's really odd. It really is. And there's so many, I suppose, contradictions emerging in this Trump administration. And the first centres on sort of their economic policy, if you can call it that at all. The tariffs, for instance. As though, if I told you that Donald Trump has got a degree in science and economics, you wouldn't believe me, would you? But according to the Wikipedia, he has. I've got my doubts that it's legit. Maybe he bought it, I don't know. Well, there's some that Trump's picks for the cabinet they're an odd bunch. Pete Hegseth, the drunk, rapist. Okay, he's not convicted, but he might as well be. Some of these Trump picks are, or proponents, well, it's unfettered capitalism, while others are economic nationalists who they say they want to transform American society. But what into? And there they go. They're attacking the practices of large corporations. I suppose you could argue Bobby Kennedy, for instance, exactly what he's been doing with the farmer and what have you. It's just nuts. And then there's contradiction being the second contradiction, I suppose, would be sense of foreign policy, or more fundamentally, the purpose of America in the world. You know, how we stand in the world, our relationships with other countries, and the advocates of hard power versus isolationists, and it's nothing seems to mesh. The people that it's like he's building a party of division. We've already seen this with Elon Musk. Okay, he's not in the party, but he might as well be the president of the United States. Elon Musk speaks, Donald Trump, well, he follows. Strange advocates that they are. And it just makes me wonder, what is the end game here? I don't actually think Donald Trump actually knows. Are there other players involved? See, the cabinet is shaping up in some kind of interventionist, and rather plutocratic. It's fantasy land. And then you've got, obviously, these immigration policies. And if they do come to bear, you know, it's so they follow through with their threats, which would be, you know, there's more unpopular stances, I suppose, such as prosecuting his political foes, Liz Cheney and what have you, you know, and pardoning, 600 being, actually, there's 600 January the 6th, you know, the Capitol riots, what have you, who have actually pleaded guilty. Was he going to pardon all them as well? He's going to be busy. He's a traitor. That is traitorous. It really is. So it's not really unreasonable to expect that his crowing about his, I suppose, powerful mandate will be exposed as arrogant hyperbole. You know, it's he hasn't got a powerful mandate. He hasn't got much of a majority. But, you know, that's what he thinks. But if we go back to, I suppose, his book, Art of the Deal, he actually said you can't con people. It's the biggest con arts out there. But then he goes on to say, oh, for at least not that long. You know, can't con them for very long. Because you can create excitement, he says. You can do wonderful things, bigly things, you know, wonderful promotion. And all kinds of press. And you can throw in a little, what's what we said, a little hyperbole. Hyperbole? How do you pronounce that? Hyperbole. But if you don't deliver the goods, well, they'll soon get sick of you, won't they? They'll eventually catch on. Now, Trump has proven, though, in business, obviously there's a fair amount of bankruptcies as well, including the casino. How the hell do you bankrupt a casino? Anyway, so in business and politics, in fact, you can con people, because he's doing it all the time now. For a very long time. I think could it be just infatuation? No matter what you say to him, it doesn't matter. Well, no matter what he says or does, it doesn't matter. He may be exposed to his newfound, supporters, and as the traitor and huckster that most of us with half a brain cell have known him to be. He's a grifter. He's a grifter. But I hope that they will have buyer's regret, and they will shout out about it. So I can look in and tell them, well, oh, with others, well, you did vote for them, didn't you? You know. I did tell you. I was over there. I told you so. The thing is, though, you see, no one should have needed to tell you because it was blindingly obvious that Donald Trump is going to let you down. Because that's what Donald Trump does. Now, if you are a MAGA, and or an ex-MAGA, maybe you voted for him last time, you never vote for him again, please leave it in the comments down below. You know, I just hope more and more people will actually come round. And those people I will treat with respect. But those who never learn, well, quite frankly, yeah, made your bed and you're going to have to lie in it. Yeah, probably alongside Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Yeah, you can play Tootsie. Anyway, please click the all like button and maybe subscribe to the channel and the little bell icon. Because then you get one first thing in your pocket every time I upload another video. And you watch what channel you do on Patreon or Buzz Coffee, and the links are down below. Anyway, bye for now. Toodaloo!